assigned the value of this type function to a variable here. So your functions always return something to the calling environment. Okay, to the calling environment. The calling environment is where that function is being executed, where it is being called. Okay, so I'm calling this function here in this shell. So the function will return the output to this shell. I can store or assign that output to a variable. Okay. Now, if the function belongs to class, okay, we spoke about class in a very brief. So class could be a blueprint for objects. So don't go too much in that. As of now, all the data types in Python, they are classes. Okay. So if any function which is defined inside a class, that function will be called a method of that class. Okay. So we have data types, int, float, all these things, right? So if you want to check what all things have been defined in that class, you can use this dir function. Okay, dir in the parenthesis, give your data type class. So I want to check for int, I will type int, press enter. So this is all that has been defined inside integer class or int class. Okay, so there are some methods like this double underscore abs or double underscore. These are called d-under methods or d-under functions. They have two underscores in the starting and two underscore in the end. Okay, they are called d-under methods. Don't worry about that. Just as of now, think they exist. Okay. Apart from that, we have some methods that you can use with your integer values. Okay, so like as integer ratio, bit length, conjugate, denominator, from bytes, imag, numerator, real, 2 bytes. All these are some methods that you can use with integer values. Similarly, if I say dir str, okay, str is your string class. This will have some methods, some d-under methods, and there could be some variables which are defined in the class also. Now, integer methods are not that important, just that this imaginary part and real part that we had seen the other day with complex number. But in string, we have a lot of methods, Okay, so see, it starts here, capitalize, and goes until here, zfill. Okay, so we will be talking about these string methods today, and they are super important. Okay, using these methods, you can manipulate your strings. Okay. So first thing, simple, let's take some variable st1 and assign some string. Okay, so okay, tell me some string. Ramya, tell me some string that I should assign here.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, I'll take good morning. Oh, sorry. Okay. Now there are few methods that can be used to change the case of the string. Okay, as of now, what we have, G is capital, M is capital, everything else is lowercase. So if I say print st1 dot upper, okay, sorry, st1 dot upper parenthesis, because these are functions. Now what will it do? Any idea what does it do?
It converts string into a uppercase.
Exactly. It will convert every character of the string in uppercase. Simple. Similarly, so our st1 is still same. There's no difference. Okay, st1 is same. Print st1 dot lower. Okay, so everything is converted to lowercase. Okay, now let's change st1 to st1 dot lower. Here, what am I doing? I am converting the string to lowercase. Okay, and then I'm assigning the value back to the st1 variable. Okay, this will change the value in st1 variable. Okay, everything is now lowercase. The G and M, they are now lowercase. Here they were capitals earlier. Okay, now if there's something called capitalize. Okay, so if I say wait st1 dot capitalize, what should capitalize do? What should be the output here?
The starting of the sentence is going to be a capital letter.
Right. So the first character of the string will become uppercase. Okay, just the first character. But now if I say print st1 dot, there is something, another function called title. Okay, what should title do?
The first letter of the word is a capital letter.
First letter of
In a sense,
every word will be capitalized. Okay, so we get what was our original string. So probably you can do like this. Okay, tell me a good movie name which you have watched recently, or maybe which is your favorite.
easier.
Oh, give me some more characters, some more words in that. Okay.
Maybe villain.
Sorry,
Villain.
villain. That's okay. I'll take. I'll say Pushpa, the Rise. Okay. Is that good? So what I have done here is I just kept P capital, but normally the titles, the movie titles, the book titles, the article titles, this should be in a title case, and the title case is always the first character of every word should be uppercase. So I'll say print movie dot title. This will make it look like a proper title. That's why we have this title case here. Okay. Now, let's take something. Okay, we can work with this itself. So we will assign movie and movie dot title. Okay, now movie is in title case, but there is another method called swap case. Now, what will swap case do? Now, I take a guess. What will swap case do?
It converts upper to lower and lower to upper.
Exactly. To swap uppercase characters to lowercase and lowercase characters to uppercase. Okay. So first character of every word was uppercase. That has been changed to lowercase. and all other characters who are lowercase, they have been changed to uppercase. Okay, simple, easy.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are your case related methods for strings. Okay, upper, lower, capitalized, title, and swap case. Now, so for example, in this movie title, Pushpa the Rise, I want to find out how many times E is appearing. Okay, I want to find out how many times does E appear. Okay, character E. Find out how many times does E appear in movie title. Okay, this is my requirement. This is my task. So there is a method called count. Okay, so I will say print variable name movie dot count. And inside count, it needs that character which you are looking for. So I'm looking for E, right? So it will print how many times E appear in your string. Okay, it's not just E, you can check for a complete substring also. So let's take a variable called st2 and say today is the 9th day of June. June has 30 days in total. There are still 21 days left in the month. This is my string. Very simple, right? If I print it, it's going to give you the string. Now, if I want to know how many times there is A in this string, okay, so I can say print st2 dot count of A. So there are 7A. 7 times A is appearing. Okay. Now this search or this count is case sensitive. Okay. So if I say st2 dot count and in parenthesis I provide capital A, I will not get any output. I will say 0 because this count will search based on the case that you provide. Okay, so there is no uppercase A in this entire string. Okay, but there are 7 lowercase a present in the string. Okay, so you got this. This count will search on case sensitive basis. Right? So st2 dot count. Now I want to look for a substring. Okay. Here, if you see, when I'm typing this count, it gives me a little bit of hint. Okay. If you type it in VS Code Editor, then you will get a slightly more hint here in VS Code Editor. But in ideally also you get some type of hint. So it says sub. Sub means what substring you want to find. So substring can be a character. Substring can be a set of characters. Okay. So in this entire string, I want to find out how many times they appear. Okay. So there are 4 occurrences of this word or this combination DAY. Okay. First time it appears here, then this will be counted here. And I think, yeah, this one was, no, today, this one was the first one, then second, then this is third, and this is 4th. Okay, so it will pick out all the characters that you have given and check in your string how many times that appear. Okay, same goes for character that case sensitive search. So if I say count, I want to search for June, how many times June is appearing. So I can say June, but if I say June, J starting with lowercase, okay, this will not find any of the Junes. But if I give with the correct case, if I find in the correct case, then it will find out. Okay. Now, when I receive some input from the user, okay, when I receive some input from the user, I'm not sure whether he has written June in capital letters or June in lowercase, right? I'm not sure, right? Yes, no, maybe?
Yes, yes.
So we must standardize that. We must make it a standard and then try to find out. For example, so I'm taking this entire thing st2 again, right, as input. Okay. Or maybe I'll do something else. Enter your string. And then I can say the Python string method plus enjoy this. Okay, this is my string. Print st2. Now I have typed everything in lowercase, but if I want to find out something and make sure that the case is not going to bother, I want to just make sure there are some characters, some particular characters. It could be capital A, it could be lowercase a. I'm just interested in A. I don't. I am not worried about whether they are capital A or they are lowercase a. Okay, so I can say print st2 dot. First, I will convert it to maybe upper dot count. Then say capital A. So what am I doing here? I'm first converting this string to uppercase. So I'm making it a standard. Means I'm changing all the characters to same case. Okay, I can use lower also here, but because my string is already in lowercase, so I used upper. st2 dot upper. Now my string is converted to uppercase. And then along with that same method, I can say dot count of capital A. Because my string is now in uppercase, I'll have to use a capital A or uppercase character here. Okay. This will find out how many times A appears in this string. So I can see two of them here, one here, another here. Okay. If I try it with a lowercase a, this will not find anything now because everything is now converted to uppercase. Okay, so sometimes when you receive input, people will type their names in uppercase, completely in uppercase. So maybe we had taken some input yesterday. Name. I'm taking Ramya's name, okay? Name is equal to last name. Is it Shrinu? Ramya? Ramya, what is your second name? Last name?
Sri.
Shri. Is this one?
SR double E double E.
Okay. Rameshri. Fine. So I have received. Okay. So name plus L name, the name that I have received from the input. Now this entire name contains two R, one in uppercase and another in lowercase. I want to find out how many R's are there in this name. Okay. Now who will tell me how to find it?
So what's the question?
In this name, there is one R in uppercase, another R in lowercase,
Yeah.
but I need to count how many R's are there.
Dot count.
What should I write? After print, what should I write?
So it is not defined, right? First name and last name.
Yes, it is defined. F name,
Mm-hmm.
L name.
So first name dot
Okay, first name dot
count
count.
R.
Which R? Upper, lower?
Upper R.
Okay.
So plus
Plus
last name dot count of R.
okay. So this gives me 2. That's true. But what if I don't know whether this R is uppercase or this R is lowercase? I don't know that. What should I do?
Mm-hmm. So first we have to convert that into lowercase or uppercase. Entire string.
Right. That's what I was asking. What should I type now?
So f dot count. Sorry, f dot upper.
Name dot upper count like this. Yeah. And plus L name dot upper dot count R. Like this.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Is it possible to have it written in some shorter way?
No, yes, sir.
No idea?
No.
Okay. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. F name plus fine. Okay.
Okay.
So what I did, I concatenated both the names. Okay. Then I converted that to uppercase. I used brackets here because if I don't use bracket and put dot upper, so it will just convert last name to uppercase. Okay. So I concatenated everything. Then dot upper for this entire part. Okay. Then dot count. And I just need to use count one time here. Upper one time, count one time. Okay. So that way you can probably find out how many characters, any character that you want to find out, you can search in the string. Okay. So what I wanted to tell you here is these methods in Python can be written in one single line. Okay. You apply the first method, then you put a dot, apply the second method. Dot if you want to apply the third method. No problems with that. Okay. So you can put multiple methods on the same line. Fine. Okay. Now the count has slight variation also. So I say print st2, which is your string 2. Count here. There are few y's. Okay, I'll take I. This I is here. Here also we have. Here also we have. Okay. And later on also I have an I here. Right. But print st2 dot count, and what do I want to count? I want to count I. Okay. And I want to find out this I from some certain index to certain index. That means I want to find out maybe from index 11 to index maybe 20, like this. Okay. So you don't get any I in that. Is that correct? From index 11 to index 20, there are no I. So let's try. So how can I make it sure that there are no I's? I can start slice
of the, yes.
That way I will slice it. There is no I. Okay. So in count also, you can mention like this. You can give a starting index and the ending index. So that actually, what does it do? This index part will create this string here, this slice here, and then search this character that you are providing. Okay. So for st2, start at index 11. That is probably this space. Go till index 20. Okay. This much part, and then find if there are any I's in that. Okay, that is all it is doing. Clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Ahmed, are you able to follow?
Yes.
Okay. Now if I simply say 20 and I don't provide any other value, so that means I'm going till the end. I'm starting at 20th position, but I'm not saying what is the end. So it will search till the end of the string. So it will start searching from here and will go till here. So there are two I's found here. One here itself in the string and one last. Okay. So this is about count method. Now there is something called find. Okay. So again, I have this st2 variable, st2, and I will say dot find. Now dot find will again take some character or substring as input. So let's say class. Okay, maybe I'll say this. Okay, I'll say just, or maybe I'll say th. Th is better. Okay. Now what should be the output? Any guesses you have? I'm saying find. What should it return? What should be the output for this?
It returns the index number.
Okay, it will return the index of the first first encounter of this character or this combination. So this TH is found right at the 0th position. Okay. This TH is found right at the 0th index. That's why it gave me 0. Now, if I want to search for something next, I say st2 dot find, I say th, and again I can provide the starting location. So I can say, so you got this first location, right? So when you are going to find the next one, you can say 0 plus length of the string that you are searching, right? So automatically you will start from here, right? 0 is the result for the previous one, correct? So I am starting at 0, and then if I add the length of the characters that I'm searching, so there are 2 characters, so 0 plus 2, I will start at 2. I will start from I, right? Now where do I find this th? I find it at 8th position. Sorry, this one. Okay, the class will end in less than a minute. You can join back. Okay, so this is where I find the next th. Okay, again, so when you are going to do this with the loop, you can change this 0 to 8. Now you'll find the next one. I find it at the 14th position, like this. Okay. So this is how we can build the logic. Okay, we can find out all the occurrences of th in this string, or all the occurrences of any given pattern in your string. Fine. So that is what find will do. Find will basically search from the starting of your index or starting of your string and trying to find out the substring that you have. Okay. Now there is another find function or find method, that is your reverse find or right find. It will start finding something from the reverse of the string. Okay, the same thing. I said th. Okay, so now it finds something at the 60th position. This one. Okay, so now let's try and see st2 dot, not dot, I'll say 60. Okay. So I'm starting at 60. This is my string that I was searching for, or this is the pattern I was looking for. So our find is searching the same string but backwards. Okay. It is going to search from this side. Our find, reverse find. Clear? Yes, no, maybe similar. Right?
No, sir. Can you repeat this once again?
So what was find doing? Find was searching from the Ramya, if you are talking on phone, you can probably mute yourself. Okay. So find was searching for my pattern from the beginning of the string. Means in left to right direction.
Yes.
This way. Okay. So whenever it encounters the first occurrence of your pattern, it will give you the index where it starts. Our find is opposite of find. It will also find, but it will find the pattern from the end of the string.
Okay.
Reverse find. So this time your find algorithm will look from right to left. Okay, and wherever it finds the pattern that you have given, it will return the index, the first occurrence itself. Okay, so here it finds the th. In this line, it is finding the th here, this one. Right? That's why it gives you the 60 as output.
Okay. Okay.
Find.
So it is not counting from backward.
No, it will not give you in the negative.
Okay.
I mean, you wanted to ask this, right? Backward. It will not give you negative.
So negative.
Okay. What if you want to find out the negative index? How can you find out? Sure, good question. Here,
Instead of
here I want to find out the negative index. What should I?
కూడా కూర్చోకపోతే ఒకసారి కూడా ఉండేవాళ్ళు.
no sir. No idea.
Try to think. Try to think. Minus length of st2. st2 minus 5. Got it right? So it is starting at minus 5.
Okay.
So I just subtracted the length of the entire string from this R find. So I got it in negative, minus 5. Okay. This is basically this. Ramya, please, if you're talking to someone else, please mute yourself. This is minus 1. This full stop is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. This is minus 5. Okay. So this is how you can find out what is your negative index. Okay. How much time do you have, Kiran? Just want to leave now?
Yeah, sir. Yeah, I want to leave.
Okay, I'll just talk about one function which will be very important. We can elaborate on this later. So just try to understand what is it. Very, very, very important. The split method. Split method. Str dot split method will break the string into multiple substrings based on the split character. So what is a split character? Split character means if I encounter this character, I will break the string. Okay, that will be your split character. Result or output of split is a list of substrings. So don't worry what list is, we'll see that later, but just that the output will be a list. Okay. So what should we try down? So we have print, we have this string. And if I want to break this string in multiple substrings, so I'll say st2 dot split. Okay. By default, the split character, if I don't provide anything in these parentheses for split, if I don't provide anything, by default, the white space or this space is considered as your split character. Okay. So as soon as it finds first space, it will break the string. So this will be one substring. Then this will be another substring. In this substring again, it will find the next space. So wherever the spaces are there, everything will become a substring. So this is also one of the ways to find out how many words are there in your string.
Okay.
So each word has been created as a substring because I am breaking or I am splitting this entire string based on spaces. Okay, and the split character is not part of your substring. The split character will never be part of your substring. So you cannot find a space in any of them. Okay. Whenever it finds that split character, it will be treated as the breakpoint. Break it here. Okay. Now, if I wanted to split the same string st2 dot split, I say I want to split it on I. So I need to provide that as a split character here. Okay. Now, wherever it finds the I, the string will break there. Okay. So after th, it finds the I, right? Here, this one. So th becomes another substring, and this entire thing is another substring. Then in this one, it finds another I here. So this SN space becomes another substring. Like this, there are some 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 substrings created because I was breaking on I. Okay. Now, if I want to break or split on multiple characters, that is also absolutely possible. Split on th. Okay. So it breaks on th. Nothing is there before this, so this is a very empty string. Then is this, then th again. Okay, so like this, whatever you provide here as your splitting character or splitting string, that will be used for breaking your string in multiple parts. Okay, and all your these substrings are kept in another data container or data type called list. Okay, so these square brackets that you see, this represents a list. Okay, now let me know any questions, any doubts, and then we'll finish. Kiran?
No, sir.
Ramya, I don't know if you are following or not.
I'm following, sir, but how you install Python in your laptop?
Did you get your
Yesterday,
laptop?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Kiran, maybe you can drop off. Let me see if I can
Yeah.
install Python for Ramya.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay. Any questions? Let me know. And yes, tomorrow we will not have class. So I have some work tomorrow. Tomorrow we will not have.
Okay.
Next will be on Monday.
Okay. Sir, and yesterday one and today's one video is not there.
Right. Yesterday's video I need to upload it. I'll do that.
Okay, sir.
No problems.
Okay.